Hello, so welcome back. So today is just going to be my first project pan. I've never done one of these before, but I really want to work through some of my makeup products, and then there's a few that I just want to see progress on. So yeah, let's just get right into that. Sorry about the glare. I'm just trying to cover up the fact that I have an eye infection and I can't wear makeup. So let's start with eye related products. So the first thing is my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade 2. I'll try and show you how much I have left without breaking it. So I have this much left. I will take a picture of this, and then in the future updates I will show you. Okay, well I just broke it, but it's been broken. So I'm just trying to use this up because it's getting old and it's obviously broken and it's not my favorite product and it's also not cruelty free, so I'm just going to try and use that up. Not sure how long it's going to take, but hopefully by the end of the year. I also have an Anastasia one, but this one's a bit older and not necessarily my favorite. I used it today and I just sloppily fill it in, so it's not bad. I really like the color, but I just want it out of my collection. And then to go along with that, I have the Hourglass Arc Fiber Gel in Blonde. Looks like this. This is going to be gone in like a month, but this is the like brush. It's short on one end and long on the other, and there's like no product on this, so I just want to use this up so I can get it out of my collection. It was expensive, but I do like it. I want to find a replacement brow gel since I don't have any, so hopefully this will be gone within the next month. I don't really know how to track this progress, but once it's dry, I'll let you know. This is the Lancome Winsor Big Mascara. I just recently opened this, but it's just a little mini, and I just want to use this up so I can buy a different one. I've bought like 3 of these full size, but I kind of want to look for something different. I'll probably end up repurchasing a full size of a similar mascara and then also a more natural mascara, but for now I just want to use this one up so I can justify buying a new one. But right now I haven't been wearing mascara because my eye, so thanks whatever skincare product gave me an allergic reaction. Next is my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Creme Brulee. I don't know how to show this progress at all. You can kind of, I guess not on camera, but I have no idea how to show this progress because it's like fully opaque on the bottle, but I just want to make a point to use this because I like it, but it isn't my favorite. I find it can get kind of thick and also a little bit oily on my eyelids, especially because it is hot where I live and I like to use brushes and not a beauty blender, so it's nice, especially on the face, but I do want to replace it with something else and with something cruelty free, so I just want to use this up. It's not too old, but it is getting towards its expiration, and I typically only have one concealer of a type at a time, so I'll have this in like a natural one. Right now I have this and then the other NARS concealer, so just want to use this up so I can find a replacement. So onto face products. I don't have anything like foundation or anything. I have a Laura Mercier powder that I'm working through, but I honestly have no idea where it went, so I'll have to show that progress in the next update, and I kind of show it in my declutter, so I'll link that down below if you want to see it. But I have a couple blushes, bronzers, and highlight related products. So first I'll talk about this, which is the Kosas 8th Muse Color and Light Cream. Let me try and open this. I don't want to use this up completely. I just want to make a point to get more use out of it. So even if I don't hit pan on it, I still want to see some dip in the product because like I have used it, but I haven't that much, and I only used the highlighter twice, and the first time I didn't like it, but the second time it was beautiful. So I want to get more use out of this, and if I hit pan that'd be great, but if not, I just want to see some progress. So this is what it looks like right now. I just want to get a little bit of progress on this since I really like it, but it is cream and I don't want it to expire. Another blush is the Tarte Party Blush. This is just a mini. I'm not going to use this up or maybe even hit pan, but I want to see progress on this like pattern because like this is getting old and it's getting dry, and I really like the color, but I'm not super into matte powder blushes right now. So I just want to get use out of this and get some of this imprinting gone, and then once I feel like I've done that, I'll probably give it a break, but I just want to see. I'm not expecting to do a ton of progress on it, and I don't want to force myself to use it, but I did really like this, and I just want to use a little bit more before it completely dries out because I've heard that these Tarte blushes do dry out. Another mini is the Benefit Hoola. This is tiny, and again, I don't necessarily want to use this completely up right now, but I want to try and get the hula words to either go away completely or get a pretty big like difference, because I like this, but it isn't my favorite, and it's not cruelty free, so I'm not going to purchase it. But I do want to purchase a powder bronzer, but since I have this, I don't really feel the need in my collection to buy one, so I just want to get some use out of this, and then once I feel like I have actually used this, I can maybe justify buying a new one. Or if I do buy a new one, I still want to focus on using this. I didn't spend my money on it, but I don't want it to go to waste. So again, this one isn't a complete use it up or even hit pan, it's just to focus more on it. And then I also have a highlighter. This is Becca Champagne Pop. I'm putting this in here because I just do want to focus on it. I didn't use this for the longest time, but I do want to see progress on it. I would like to hit pan, but I don't know how realistic that is. I've never hit pan on any of these type of products, only on like a powder and an eyeshadow. So I don't know how realistic this is, but I really want to focus on this and just getting some progress on it. If I could hit pan in the middle, that'd be great. But I've rediscovered this product and I really like it, especially in the summertime. I think it's really pretty. So I want to see some progress on it, and if I do, that'd be great. So next I'll talk about lip products. I just have two. The first is the Fenty Beauty Lip Gloss in Fenty Glow. You can't tell right now, but this is almost empty. I don't know how to show you because I just laid it on its side on accident, but I'm gonna guess it's probably like around here. So it is pretty empty, and I really like this lip gloss. Let me show you if you can see like this. Can you see the brush? Yeah, so you can see the brush on the side right there. So this is getting empty and it's getting old too. And I really like this lip gloss, but it's getting old and I don't want it to expire. And I also want to pick up a new lip gloss. I really, really like this one and I would totally repurchase it, but maybe in a different color just to try something new. I love this color though, and I love this formula. I just don't want this to expire because I did spend my money on this and I really like it. And then another one is the Clarins. I always look at the French part, and I said this in my declutter. I always am like, what does that say? But it's the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil in Raspberry. I'm wearing it right now. It's really sheer. It's really beautiful, but I paid $30 for this and don't use it as often as I should. So this will be really nice on like no makeup days like I am right now. So it is right here with the brush in, and then with the brush out, it's like a significant difference. So it's right there. So let me just let that glue. So the product is right there. I want to try and use this up before it expires because it probably is expiring. In fact, what is this on the side of the product? Do you see this darkness? I'm gonna have to investigate that. It says it's an 18-month shelf life, but that makes me really worried on the side. So if you guys know what that is or have had Clarins products, let me know if that's mold, because if it is, I'm going to stop using this, but if it's not, I'm going to try and use it up because that makes me realize that, wow, I really don't use that product and I'm pretty sure it is mold. So I'm so glad that that's on my lips, but yeah, I want to use that up as long as it's not expired. And then I have two more makeup products, and then I have a couple skincare things to talk about. So the first one is the Tartelette in Bloom. This was in my like project pan before. It was just like something I made up and took a picture of for myself, but like I wasn't actually doing a project pan. But this is an old palette. It's getting old, but it is like Smarty Pants is my favorite shade. So let me show you. I have pan in Smarty Pants, if you can see right there. I took a picture and it should be posted to my Instagram, so I'll link my Instagram down below if you want to see more frequent updates. But this is tiny and I just want to grow the pan in that and then focus on getting more use out of like this part of the palette. I don't use the dark shades. I don't think they're good. They're really powdery, and I've never really used these top row of colors because I don't know, they're not my favorite. But Smarty Pants and Sweetheart are really nice, and I just want to get more use out of that because this is getting old and the formula is changing and it's not really my favorite anymore. I much prefer a much more smaller palette or something more fun. I don't know, I like the Smarty Pants and I would continue to use it forever, but this isn't a palette I would repurchase, so I just want to use that up and get it out. And the next is the Kat Von D Shade in Light. Would not repurchase this, but this is so old. This was one of my first high-end purchases, so I don't contour. I haven't used these shades in years. So I just want to use up this light pink shade and the yellow shade. I know it's super wasteful, but like these are so old and gross and I just don't use them. I bought it because of YouTubers and I don't contour. I feel like my face shape doesn't really fit it. So I want to use these up completely. If I could get a little bit of progress on the pink like salmony shade, that'd be nice, but it's not really for my skin tone. So I just want to use those two up and then just recycle this because like this doesn't work for me. I don't know why I bought this, and I would never buy like a big contour palette unless I use every shade. So that needs to get out of my collection soon. And then I just have 3 skincare products. I went through a lot of my skincare products recently, so if you want to see an empties, let me know. But I just ran out of a ton of stuff, so I have a bunch of new stuff, and I don't really want to focus on getting through them because I use them pretty regularly anyways. But I have 2 little samples from Fresh, and I just want to get through them. These are face masks. The first is the Sugar Face Polish. This probably has like 2 uses left. So this should be gone soon. I just want to focus on using these before they expire. It's not that they're bad. I probably wouldn't repurchase. These aren't my type of masks, and like I just don't want them to go bad since I did buy them. So this should be gone soon. This is the one I've been focusing more on, and I usually keep it in the shower because I wash my face, put on a face mask, and then do everything in my shower and wash it off at the end, and I find that works best for me just because it's not messy at all. And then I also have the Lotus Youth Preserve Rescue Mask, and this one is a little bit fuller. So I've only used this probably 2 times. This one I do like, but again, I don't notice anything huge. I just sometimes like to do it when my face feels congested or I just want to kind of do something relaxing. So hopefully this should be gone soon because I do have, I think, 2 more to work through. So hopefully I can work through these and get these out of my collection before they expire. And then the last thing is just this Mary Kay Satin Hands Nourishing Shea Cream. Like, I didn't buy this, my grandma bought it for me, and I don't buy Mary Kay, but I still want to get use out of it. Let me push everything down to the bottom. So I am right here, and I just want to use this. I have really dry hands, so this shouldn't be a problem. I just need to remember to use it because a lot of times I don't. So just putting a focus on remembering to use this hopefully will help me get through it faster. Okay, and that is it for my project pan. I know it's not intense and I don't have super like used products right now, and I don't have goals that are super intense just because I'm really new to this and I don't necessarily wear a ton of makeup every day, especially right now with my eye and in quarantine. And also a lot of the products that I use every day, I don't need to focus on it in a project pan because like I only have 1 or 2 foundations, and even with all these products, they're like I have like 2 highlighters. So this is just more so what I want to focus on, and I should be updating you guys soon. Maybe not every month, but every few months, just because I don't know how often I'll see progress. But yes, thank you for watching, and let me know what you want to see below.